Hello, this is Barnacle Builder Trader. We're going to take a quick look at the markets, but first, trading futures, options on futures, and retail off-exchange foreign currency transactions involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Good evening, traders. We're looking at the ES on the monthly chart. On the monthly, you see that we were uptrending. We've been balancing for approximately 18 months. On the weekly, we are one time framing higher. Very strong market. On the daily, we're continuing to move higher. We had an outside day on the daily, but not a great deal of volume. Let's see what the yes, this wasn't a great deal of volume for as far as it moved. Now, what we're running into here is we're running into this point of control of the daily bars, and we're running into the trend line. So we'll see what happens once it gets up here between 2092 and 2100. That trend line's right at 2100, so that's probably a target. On the market profile, I was talking about what, our four scenarios. The last scenario I thought was the least likely is what happened. When we looked at the market was down here around 2062. Thought for sure that it would have closed this gap. If it got an acceptance down here, maybe all the way down to 2040, I was looking at. But this is a great thing about trading, looking at market profile. It left this tail down here. This is a buying tail. Left this buying tail down here and never looked back. So I was looking to short, and there was no signal to short. All day long, I almost shorted. I'll show you where in a second. So the first period we came up. This is where the first period ended. The second period, when the second period opened, it opened right where the first period ended, and so it was just hanging out here. Didn't leave a tail. It was a poor high. Finally broke that high, came up, and this is what I was looking at here. I was looking for a short up here because what had happened is we came up to this previous high. We left a nice tail in this third period, and then we got three wide down here. But I was looking to short, probably 20, 80, 50, but it never got down there. And that, like I said, that's the great thing about market profile. Watching this fourth period took away this tail, this selling tail. So there was just no signal to sell. And then by this time, I was already done for the day. Let's see. And it just kept higher. Now, when it's one time framing higher like this, and it stops one time framing higher for one period, you don't want to go short for that. Usually, a lot of people will go long when it re-enters this balance, but it hung out here for a while, and it just got so slow up here. I was done. So this looked like it was short covering. This is a typical short covering pattern. It looks like a P. there's definitely a bid under this market. We have, I think, I think the target is 2100. Whether it gets there this week, I don't know. But we're really close now. So I would be really surprised if it doesn't hit that before it turns back. But if that is a target and it achieves it, then we may be really long up here if we get acceptance up here. Generally, you want to take that higher. The thing that you want to watch is for it trying to push past the 2100, and it can't. And if that happens, if it gets too long up here, then watch out for a break. But it really, this market profile really saved me, because my plan was to short today, but there was just no signal. There was just nothing there to tell me to short. And even here, we got 3 wide here inside the previous day's range, but it couldn't break below. So for tomorrow, we have a bid under the market. It's really holding it up strong. The target is probably 2100. If we open within balance, we're going to see if it can break out of balance. I'm going to consider this to be my balance area. So see if it can get outside of this balance, and if so, get acceptance or rejection. To the downside, I would just be using these references here. And to the upside, looking at 2100. Okay. Have a great evening. Barnacle Bill signing out.